Hi everyone, it's another Monday with Mary, and today we are going to be talking about some of the pluses and pitfalls of actual dating during the holidays. I recently read something that said you should avoid starting a new relationship or dating during the holidays, and they had a whole list of reasons. I actually think that dating around the holidays is easier and in some ways gives you an advantage, a sort of leg up. It is proven that people become more vulnerable, sensitive, open, and less guarded around the holidays. So this is the perfect time, in my opinion, to start engaging in some dating and maybe taking this beyond a first date and kind of starting to see where this goes. I'm not saying make it a relationship, but I'm saying to explore a dating process with somebody who maybe you've only had one or two dates with. Here's the reason why. Men and women alike get nostalgic. We have a sense of connection and family and tradition that comes up for us during this time of the year, whether we like it or not. And those things soften us and they help us to be more open to really genuinely connecting. People are in better moods. I mean, sometimes we might forget that because we see so much out there for dealing with stress and depression during the holidays. And that's very, very real. It can be really stressful for some people and it can really cause depression for some people. On the other hand, equally, if not more so, of the population actually gets happier, more joyful, finds it easier to connect and be kind to strangers. So that kind of foundation is really exciting from a dating perspective because it makes it easier for you to meet people and it can make your dates a lot more rewarding and much more fruitful in that you may find that you are much more connected to people than maybe you hadn't been so much on a first date, or if the relationship has just been really super casual, this might be a time where you're starting to be able to connect with each other in a more meaningful way that may be leading towards relationship. Now, all that being said, for those same reasons that dating during the holidays can be a really great thing, because again, it helps keep us more open, easier to connect, less guarded. There's a sense of vulnerability and sharing and connection that we really crave. Those same things can also make people be a little desperate, clingy, and sometimes it causes us to jump to conclusions to a space that is not realistic in what the other person is actually feeling and desiring. So be mindful if you are in the beginning stages of dating and you're maybe, date 4 or 5 in. Certainly you're not to a place where you're calling this a relationship yet. Be mindful of holding on to any sort of expectation that this is going to be the time that you have the talk, that maybe this new potential partner is going to sort of get the coming out to their friends and family and coworkers. I see this, I've dealt with this. People do have this expectation on the holidays because everything feels so magical and sparkly and it just seems more romantic. They get romanticized ideas about where they really are in place with a person that they are now dating on a more consistent basis. So just be very mindful of what is sort of your wishful thinking and let go of that attachment to the expectation that this is the right time particularly if this is coming from sort of this nostalgic, fanciful, romantic space in yourself. And that happens with both men and women. So that's not just for the ladies. I know plenty of men that also get nostalgic and romantic around this time of year, and sometimes project that hope and desire that this is the one, and then become very disappointed when the holidays didn't prove to be. And that can actually then set you up for failure following the holidays, because now you have this sort of underlying level of disappointment and resentment that had nothing to do with the other person and only had to do with your own attachment to your own expectations and hopes of what you thought this holiday season was going to bring. So whatever the holiday season brings for you, if you're feeling like you need some kind of support, if you are feeling like you just need some help working through some things, please message me, reach out to me at facebook.com/B+1. Also, singles out there, if you're not dating that person, if you're not moving towards a relationship, we are having a holiday mixer over at Fleming's in Tampa this Sunday, the 17th. Look at Facebook to find out more information. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your week.